What up, y'all? Welcome to the weekend. Hey, what's going on, family? What's going on, family? Welcome to TrailBlazerz. I am your TrailBlazerz Radio. Actually, I'm your host, Mr. Frederick B. Thank you so very much for tuning in and rocking out with us, man. You guys could have been anywhere else, but you are right here on a Friday night hanging out with us, and that means the world to us. So thank you so very much for doing that and hanging out with us, man, especially on this Friday, which is Veterans Day. First of all, for all the veterans out there, from one veteran to another, thank you for your service. Um, please understand and know that your service has value. But first and foremost, man, thank you guys for tuning in with us tonight, man. You guys could have been anywhere else, but you're right here, and I appreciate that. So with that being said, continue to follow us on all our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, man. We are on LinkedIn. We also got a YouTube page. We also have a YouTube page. Look, go check us out on our YouTube page, man. We have a lot of content there. If take a look at our content, like a couple of the videos, maybe drop a comment there. If we're doing something that is resonating with you, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell notification so that way you will be informed of everything we got going on. And yes, we do have a web page. It was trailblazerzradio.net, but it's now trailblazerzradio.com. Had to make a change to that. So you guys can check us out at www.trailblazerzradio.com. That way you get info on all the hosts. Also, I try to post snippets from a lot from our shows as much as I can. That's not always possible, but I do try my best. And we're also on audio streaming platforms, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, so many other places you guys can check us out on. And look, wherever you are, there we are there too. So thank you guys for being here tonight, man, and we appreciate you. So without any further delay, man, let's get this thing on the road. Let's get this thing started. So the gentleman that I got up in here, look here, let me tell y'all something. This dude right here don't need no introduction, but I'm gonna give him the best introduction that I feel he deserves. First and foremost, man, I've known this cat for quite some time. Our history goes all the way back to Kelly Lake Elementary in Decatur, Georgia. That's how far our history goes back to. And then from Kelly Lake Elementary School all the way to Columbia High School, and then even beyond that. So we have history as not only as classmates and not only as friends, but also as brothers, man. This guy is a talented musician, a talented playwright, talented author. This guy has his hand in a whole bunch of things. And we're going to talk about where his hands are and all these whole bunch of things he's got his hands in. And we're also going to premiere a song here a bit later on in the show. But let me not further delay this, man. Let me introduce you guys to a brother, someone that I love as a brother, a good friend, and somebody to whom I will always support in whatever he does. Man, the man of the hour, Mr. Altrazo Tiller.
Yo, bro, what up?
I hope I did you right, man, with that introduction, bro, because I think I kind of fudged it just a little bit.
Nah, that's decent. Listen, I need you to follow me everywhere I go. When I go in Walmart, I want you to stand right there where the greeters are and do that same thing tomorrow morning. Meet me there about 9 o'clock.
Which location, bro? Which location?
You tell me, brother. Hey, you introduce me like that, I'll go wherever I need to go.
Look, man, let me tell you, it's always a good thing to support a brother, man, to support someone who is not only just multi-talented as you, but someone who I consider a great friend. So if I gotta go around Walmart and go all around Georgia to introduce you like that, then so be it. Let's do that. Let's do it.
Actually, you know what? I don't want to sell myself short. Not Walmart. Let's do Target. I'm more of a Target guy. Yeah, I'm kind of bougie. Let's do Target. There's one out
We
here in
go,
Conyers, I think.
oh, we go. So I guess we go to Target then. I suppose. Okay, let's hit
Yeah,
Target.
let's do Target.
Let's hit the bougie store then.
Yeah, man. Yo, I feel like I'm casting a shadow.
Nah, well,
You
what's
know
up, man?
what? I'm wearing a hat, man, because I tried out a new barber earlier today, and she pushed my hairline back, so my forehead looks like makes me look a little older than I really. You know what? Y'all gonna get this forehead today. Y'all see that?
Oh, you said you gonna get this forehead today?
Y'all gonna get this forehead.
She said she
I'm
pushed your line.
sorry for whoever I'm blinding with this big forehead, but y'all gonna get this forehead action today. Tonight.
He said she pushed his forehead back. Oh
Man,
my, I
that
cannot.
chick, she was busy flirting with another dude that was in the chair next to her. Man, she took those clippers, and I mean, man, she got me looking like
She too busy flirting and not paying attention to your hairline.
man, that's a 5 head, bro. Look at that. Anyway, all right.
We not gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say you look good, bro. You look good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you having me on, Fred. Yeah, man, we got history, man. We got real history. I've known you since we were in the single digits.
Boy,
yeah, man.
Single digits is not the word for it. We have history from knee high.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Real talk.
Knee high.
Real talk.
And I put like this, man. So, so I talked to my brother prior to the show, prior to you coming on, and he wanted me to tell you that first of all, he says that he misses you. He misses you. Second thing he wanted me to tell you is that he's so proud of the things that you're doing, man, as a playwright, as a musician. So he wanted me to convey that message to you.
I appreciate that. Much due respect. Much respect. The Beatty's in the house. What's up, Sad?
Yes, sir. Look at him. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. So Cedric towards the end of the show, I'm gonna do a little monologue for the veterans. So hang tight for that. But for right now, though, let's get into this, bro, man. So
so
first of all, let's talk about a little. I mean, there's people. Look, first of all, let me just put this disclaimer out here right now. This makes the fourth time that this gentleman has been on my platform. Now that's not a bad thing. That's a very, very good thing. Because every time we come on the platform, it's always something new. It's some new music, a new play, all kind of stuff. So let me tell y'all something.
Yes, sir.
Up Monica Reese in the house. What's up, baby?
Monica Reese.
Look, biggest supporter, biggest fan.
Oh yeah. No doubt.
Look,
no doubt.
Let me tell y'all something. So this guy right here always has his hands into something, and whatever he puts his hands to it, Lord have mercy, it just shines. It glows and it shines. And I will tell y'all that because I had a firsthand experience of last year watching the stage play Ho. Good God, good googly boogly, bruh. Good,
yes, sir.
Good gracious.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that.
So first of all, I want to ask. So for those who haven't been to a TIllervision Productions stage play, what can they expect?
Expect the unexpected. Well, first of all, let me say this. TIllervision is not one person. TIllervision was originally founded by myself and Tamika Tiller. Tamika's my business partner. Tamika's my ex-wife. She's my muse. She's the yin to my yang. She's all of that. So I can't sit here and take sole credit for anything that we have done.
Right.
So with that said, going forward, we look at what the norm is, with all due respect, Mr. Perry and all of those. And we try to, I've always been what do you call it? David and Goliath. I've always gone for the underdog. I've always, kind of danced to my own tune. You know what I mean? Prince has a song called The Max. And in that song, he has a line that says, If you tell me to walk a straight line, I'll put on crooked shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Ah.
So, and that's kind of how I live my life. I mean, why be normal? What fun is that? You know, people laugh at me for being different. I laugh at people for being the same. You know what I'm saying? So I take those principles into consideration when I'm writing. And so what you'll expect is you're going to get your money's worth. It's theatrical, it's dark, it's sexy, it's going to make you think, it's provocative. We push the envelope, but there's a message in everything we do. What you won't see is coonery, buffoonery. While we do, some of our plays do have mild language, you'll never hear the N-word. You'll never see Black folks being stereotyped. You'll never see any of that foolishness. We don't get down like that. But there's a message in everything we do. You mentioned Ho. It talks about Ho is basically a story about it's in the Bible from the prophet Hosea, where you know, dude was chilling and God was like, yo, you see old girl over there? He's like, you mean the prostitute? It's like, yeah, that's your wife. Go marry her. And I mean, you know, he did. And so basically we put a modern day spin on it. Like, yo, what would that look like today? What would that look like right now? So we recreated that. I'm sure he didn't just walk up in a brothel and come out with her. So in ours, he got they put hands on him. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, she got attached to a lust spirit.
Right.
Follow her home. So it's a whole bunch of different characters that we incorporated into that. But again, the message is something serious, man. That message it ain't no joke. But again, I cannot take sole responsibility for that. That is me, and that is Tamika Tiller. And shout out to my team, Alice, Pat, Donald Gray, yo, everybody on TIllervision Productions. I'm about to mess up because my phone's gonna start buzzing. You didn't mention me. So that's what we are right now.
Just say blame my heart and not my mind.
Blame my heart and not my blame my mind and not my heart.
Blame my mind and not my heart. Or whatever. However it goes. Because y'all got a lot of people on y'all team, and all those cogs and all those cogs work together to form a great thing. And
yes, sir.
Man, to have somebody like Donald Gray on your team, Donald Gray on your team, and to have like Alice Johnson on your team.
Yes, sir.
You know,
yes, sir.
That's big. And then to have Morgan Jones on your team. Oh boy,
listen, real quick before we get into this, I met with Morgan earlier today. This is what Morgan's doing. Morgan has her own popcorn, bro. Look at this. Look at this.
I saw her live, bro. Boy, let me tell you. She did a live tasting. Of her own popcorn. Oh, I was like, yes, sir.
Man, listen, that is my freaking girl, man. Morgan is so dope. In fact, I'm gonna talk about her a little later once we get into the song aspect, because she's doing something real special for me right now. So yeah, shout out to Morgan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we're talking about what makes a TIllervision production special, but now I want to get a little bit deeper in it, because we all know it goes beyond the production. It goes beyond when the lights go out, when the lights go on, because there are so many different cogs in that engine. What makes the people on your team so special? What makes the people on your team special, and why is that important to have those people operate in the way that they do?
So we surround ourselves with like-minded people. We surround ourselves with go-getters. We surround ourselves with creatives. We surround ourselves with people that are spiritually in tune. I don't care what your religion is. You can be Muslim, you can be Christian, you can be Baptist. That doesn't matter, as long as you believe that there's a higher power. Because when we do these productions, we do pray, and we're praying to one God, regardless of what you identify as. And we ask that God will bless those productions. And we are led to certain people. We really don't do casting calls anymore. We trust the Spirit is going to, bring those that are supposed to be there, and that's been the formula, man. But yeah, everybody that rocks with us, they rock with us for real. Everybody that acts, they take their craft seriously, even if you're just what we call a tree. A tree is a person that just stands there and creates atmosphere. And extra is what you call it in a movie. But even our trees are dope. You know what I mean?
Right. Lord, man, because like I said, because for me, I see all the cogs and that make the engine work, and when I look at the engine, it's a beautiful thing. But everybody knows that what you see on the outside is just a window dresser. It's what's on the inside that really counts, and that really makes a difference. So
yes, sir.
when I look at you guys do this like a finely honed machine, I'm like, I want to do that. I want to be a part of that and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm low key jelly. I'm low key jelly, but it's a good jelly. It's not a bad one, because I know that I could do stuff like that, but I know for me, I'm more of a background guy. You having this production thing puts you to the forefront pretty much all the time. How do you handle being in the forefront all the time, knowing that there are days that where you rather be in the background?
Well, actually, that's the formula for it. I have never cared for the spotlight, honestly. Our formula for success has been, I was providing the content mostly, and Tamika would produce it. Tamika would make it happen. Tamika's the doer. I'm the visionary. I don't. If you notice, I don't know if you've only been to Ho, but when we do curtain call, I typically don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't say much. Tamika's the voice. She's very outgoing. She's very outspoken. She's very relatable. People like her. Not that they don't like me, but I'm not. I'm an introvert, man. So during the productions, I'm sitting there. I got the headset on. I'm running light. I'm running sound. I'm communicating with Alice. We running cues. And after all of that, they call out the talent, the actors, everybody that's involved. And last, they call us, and Tamika does the talking, and that's cool. So, and it works. But recently, I've kind of been thrust in the forefront to where I got to come out of that shell, So pray for me.
Man, look here. We the same person. We the same type of person. I don't want to be in the forefront.
Yeah, man.
But
I don't
now,
care. What's up, Tia? I see you.
I'm like, now, like, not to say that I won't say that I don't like it, but I realize that this is more of an important now than it ever was.
Yeah.
Because I'm besides me and the other four hosts that I have aligned with me, we're all literally the face of this platform, and me being the person that created it and was a visionary behind it. Let me just stay back here, just kind of just watch everything from a distance. Nah, bro, take your ass to the front, because you the one that created this stuff. Get your ass to the front.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
but
no doubt.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Oh, it's necessary. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's a challenge because again, I would much rather just sit back and write and say, okay, here's the next song, here's the next production, here's the next whatever. I don't necessarily need notoriety. I know who I am. Hell, it's my namesake. It's my last namesake, TIllervision. So
yeah,
I'm good with that.
Yeah, Keeley, I know you have to be your own biggest cheerleader, but sometimes you can't. That's not always a possible thing, because of some of the things that are thrust in front of you. There's pressure to perform. you know, Trash, you know this more than anybody as being a musician. There's pressure to perform.
Do you know what though? Being so the difference in dynamics in being a musician and an actor, if you will, I'd much rather be a musician. It's easy. That's autopilot. Put me on a drum kit, dude. I've toured. I've been in front of thousands of people. Didn't do anything to me. When the lights hit and the smoke comes up and you know we going and we banging and whatnot, and you know, when they, and I especially love it when they say, you know, turn the house lights off and the stage lights come up and they say, coming from Atlanta, Georgia, you know, Trash Tiller, you know, yada yada yada, or Decatur. I'm from Decatur.
Where's greater?
I love you, Atlanta, but I'm from Decatur. I'm straight from the deck. McAfee
Where's
Road,
greater?
Where's greater? That's right. But that doesn't bother me. It's just a day at the office. You know what I'm saying? But something about a self-awareness that comes when you're on stage and you can see these people. They're just mere feet from you. And it's like, oh, wow. Okay. Don't forget your lines. Don't forget this. Don't forget that. It's, you know, makes me a little nervous, but musician, that's autopilot, man. That's my comfort zone.
There you go. That's a lot of people. So I know for me, in front of a laptop with you know, my thoughts and the characters in my head, that's my comfort zone, because I'm more at home, you know, in front of a laptop than I am in front of this microphone and this camera. Not to say that I'm not comfortable, not in my element here, but I bet I'm a lot better where in front of a laptop and just be my thoughts and my characters. And that's not to say that I don't excel at this and I'm not good at being in front of a microphone and a camera, but we all have our comfort zones. We all know where we feel. We all know where we feel better at home at.
Yeah. No doubt.
And so, I mean, dude, you've been kind of busy, bro, with this music thing. I mean, you and DK got hooked up again with a nice little track and all kind of stuff, man. Are you planning a tour or something, dog?
I'm not sure about a tour. I am planning shows. You know what's funny? DK sent me that track 2 years ago.
Wow.
He sent me several, and I was my Tamika, my then wife, had a procedure at the house. So I was going to pick her up that night and I was listening to the tracks and I'm like, okay, all right, that one's cool. The one that grabbed me, the one that I actually wrote to and I said, this is going to be the next song, is, I forgot what DK called it, but it's now known as Groove With Me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Groove With Me was first, and that was actually the song that's out now. That was actually my third choice. Right. And by the time I got back around to it, he had, you know, he was already working with it, working with someone else on it. So earlier this year, I was, you mentioned Keeley, who's online. What's up, Keeley? Who's a phenomenal playwright. For those that don't know, she's a playwright. She's an actress. She's a film producer. I mean, she's an author, you know, all of that stuff. So, we were brainstorming, we were hanging out, and I was playing a song, and I was going through a pretty bad period. We'll say that. And she was like, why don't you just write? You're a writer. Why don't you just do what you do? You know what I'm saying? And oh, and shout out to Bree too, because my daughter Brianna, Bree told me the same thing. She was like, you know, Dad, why are you moping about something you can't do anything about? You know, just write. So anyway, so I listened to those same tracks that DK sent. And Miss Elders, what's up, Angela? That's an ADD moment. I'm sorry, y'all. But
all good, bro.
DK, I reached out to DK and I was like, yo, is this track still available? I mean, are you still working with old girl on this track? And he was like, nah, man, if you want it, it's yours. I was like, I definitely want it. And I want exclusive rights to it. I want to shut anybody else down that's trying to get it. And I took the track and I wrote exactly what I was going through. And long story short, We have a song called "Do You," TIllervision Productions. It just came out last week, and pretty much it's a song. It's inspired by the dating scene in Atlanta. Excuse me for the sensitive viewers, but the dating scene in Atlanta is full of piss.
The pool is contaminated.
I was amazed and I was appalled at the same time at the low self-esteem, the way so many women thought so little of themselves that they felt like screwing me or throwing panties at me would get my attention. And I'm like, I'm not that guy. I'm good, sweetie. If there's one thing that anybody that knows me knows about me, I want to be special. I don't want to be next. I don't want to be now serving number 3,230. You can keep that and all your little souvenirs that come with it. I don't want that. So basically, that's so my thing was, I had a conversation with one person in particular, and I'm like, so let me get this right. Just because I look like somebody you would want, you're telling you don't even know my real name. My name is not known as Traz. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you tripping on Facebook. My name is not known as Traz. You don't even know my name, and you willing to jump in bed with me. So basically, it's a song about loving yourself. Do you, whatever makes you happy. Don't lose yourself in someone else trying to be what they want you to be, or don't do what society is telling you need to be. Don't let anybody define you. Do you. You do you. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. Now, if you're a hoe, be a hoe. But do you? Real talk.
But you said you also mentioned that was written in a very dark time.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was. I just to be transparent, I did battle with depression. I battled with depression. It got pretty bad. I don't know how deep you want to go with this, but I'll take it as far as you want to go with it. I was suicidal. In February, I was ready to check out. Actually, it was January, February, I was ready to check out. But the thing is, I'm too much of a coward to take my own life. And I told God, I said, if I don't wake up in the morning, I'm good with it. But I knew I wasn't going to take my own life. You know what I mean? So,
right.
So some of the lyrics are, what's the word? Hidden. There's hidden messages in it. I've broken it down for those that know.
Right.
But yeah, it's kind of dark, but I didn't want it to be totally dark, especially the second verse. Because it's semi-autobiographical. If you dissect the lyrics and read it, and I'm not going to do that tonight, but that's pretty much what was going on with it. So
wow,
I got with DK. We flopped that thing, flipped it around so it wasn't dark. Put a nice little steppers beat to it. DK totally flipped the end of that song and made it into like Afro beats. And I'm like, yo, dude, I think we onto something. I think we are freaking on to something.
I ain't gonna front. It's got a nice ass vibe to it.
Yo, listen, man. Shout out to DK, Tracy, Sound Resort. Thank y'all for letting me crash your home with my screaming and my loud laughing and all this other stuff and bringing strangers to your house. Those are my folks, man. I love y'all. I appreciate you.
Man, so did you get with doing this song, you got to work back with your ex-wife, and then you work back. Did you work with Derek on this too?
Derek is not involved in this. I was so 2023 has been a year of newness for me.
Gotcha.
Just seeing what's out there. There is a woman on the track. Actually, there's two women on the track. Kamisha is her name. Kamisha Muhammad. Ran into her. She I met her. She was like, yo, I sing and yada yada yada. I'm like, okay, here we go. So I was like, so I sent her Groove with me as a joke. I was like, can you sing what Derek is singing? And she recorded herself singing. I'm like, yo, she can blow for real. So I was working with her. We did rehearse at Derek's house. Yeah, man. Yeah, good times. Again, working with well, I can't tell that story because
not yet.
Keela is on that track as well. Unintentionally, she just happened to be there. So I was like, yo, I need you to do this for me. And she did it, and I appreciate it. Yeah.
Look.
But shout out to Tamika again. Tamika did the cover art. Actually, I want to shout everybody out. Shout out to DK. Shout out to Kamisha. Shout out to Keela. Shout out to Tamika for being freaking dope and just an awesome person. You know, I told her about the concept, and she was like, yo, what you need? What you need me to do? So the artwork, all of that is her. Again, man, I think it's dope, man, to be able to work with creative people despite whatever the relationship situationship is, you know, to that mentality of the show must go on. That's pretty dope, man. That's rare.
Yeah.
What up, Pam? That's my sister, y'all. What up?
Oh yeah. What's up, Pam? How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. So without any further delay, y'all, let's go ahead and introduce this song, man. So I'm gonna tell y'all, when he sent the track to me, I listened to it like several times. I'm gonna tell y'all now, if you haven't heard it now, if you haven't heard it by now, you gonna get to hear it now. I'm gonna tell you, it's a catchy ass vibe. It's a real catchy vibe. So if you decide, so you want to get up and start dancing, by all means do that. But make sure you listen to the message in the song, because even for me, and I don't break down lyrics like that. I don't break down lyrics to a song all the time like that. But I broke this one down just a bit to listen to the inner message with the outer words.
Yes, sir.
So I was like, okay, he got a message, and that message is heard loud and clear in my heart and in my soul. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce this song to y'all without any further delay. Look here, this song came out last Friday, correct?
Yeah, Friday at midnight. Yeah,
came out last Friday at midnight. It is on all streaming platforms, right?
Yes, sir. Each and every one of them.
On all streaming platforms,
including overseas.
Oh, okay, overseas. So look, okay, so guess what? Y'all about to be blessed with a nice track, man. Let me introduce this track to y'all. Do You by my brother Altrazo Tiller, on all streaming platforms. Listen to it, listen to the message to it, but more importantly, just vibe out to it, y'all. Here we go. Do You by my brother Altrazo Tiller. Let's go. Oh, okay. So that's the issue. That's fine. We got this. I'm sorry, y'all. Here we go.
That was a shorter version.
Okay. Hold on. See, that ain't what I wanted. Look here, y'all. I apologize. We finna get it. We finna get it right. I promise y'all, we finna get it right.
Let's see. It's all right. We live. This is live TV. This is what happens.
Yeah, all the damn time. All the damn time. There we go. There we go back. There we go. Back to the beginning.
Do you?
Come on, y'all.
Self, be true.
Do you?
There we go.
Do you? Do you? Do you? You? Do you? Do you? Do you? Do you? Oh, we're getting so sincere, but don't remove your clothes. I wanna take your picture if you just hold that pose. Create the perfect sculpture. I'm Michelangelo. Don't wanna rush intention. I'd rather walk it slow. I prefer to king in your life as opposed to prince for one night. Long
I'd fight to ease your pain. Easy to love the sunshine, but let's embrace the rain.
May the rain fall down all over me, saturating the two. Two becomes we. We become us until the rain falls down. Indecipherable us two. Two becomes one.
Do you?
This is what it sounds like. Oh.
Let me tell y'all. That song a whole damn vibe.
You gotta hear it on some good speakers. Yo, listen, that song had sound variation. That's the remix. It don't sound like that when you buy it.
Really?
That's the remix.
So you sent me the remix, but I cannot.
No, I'm saying the way it was playing, skipping and stopping. That's the chopped and screwed version, I guess.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
It's
That's
all good.
That's that struggle streaming over here too. It was playing. It played all the way through on my end, but I guess it didn't know somebody or everybody else's end. But I apologize for that. If it was chopped and screwed and you didn't hear it, my apologies for that.
It's all good. It's all good. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate the love, man. You guys are incredible. Tasha, Pam, I see Tracy on here. Yo, my kids are on here, y'all. Well, I can't call them kids. My tillers are on here. They just text me. So they asked me not to shout them out, so I'm going to do it. Iman, Elise, Camille, Miles, what's up, y'all? Love you guys.
Well, you said you weren't going to shout them out, but you did anyway. Yo, that song is a whole damn vibe, bro. That's like just the intro in and of itself, and then like the beat, bro. That song's a whole damn vibe. That particular because I actually downloaded it myself because when you sent it to me, I'm like, okay, let me download it and take a listen to it. And I work out to that song now, bro.
Do you?
I work out.
Do you?
I do. I work out to that song when I go down to the basement and I box. That's what I'm boxing to.
That's what's up.
Because I'm gonna tell y'all,
I appreciate that.
If you ain't bought this song, you ain't got this song yet, I implore you to get it because damn it, this is a vibe.
That's what's
up. And Pam keeps saying that she can hear this. This can get played on a movie. Yes, the hell it can. I agree with you 100%.
Yo,
he said, try to get this played on a movie. Yes, sure can.
Oh,
She said that
that's
twice. Try to get it played there, boy. That'll make it like a great theme for somebody, or hell, make a great ending song for a movie, ending credit song for a movie. But for me, that has the possibility to be played in any part of a movie, middle, beginning, anywhere. Damn.
Yo,
So
listen, to understand the gravity of that statement, you got to understand who Pam is. Pam is a true woman of God. That's a true prayer warrior. She's a seer. She's a prophet. I received that, Pam. I received that, sis. Thank you.
everybody said this got soundtrack vibes, and guess what? I agree. I totally
Alice.
agree.
Oh, wow. Thank you, guys.
Everybody agrees. And then my brother, the person that he is, we apologize for the
It's all good. Technical difficulties. It's all good. It's all good.
That brother, look, always on time with that, because I be trying to apologize for the struggle streaming over here sometime, but sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But regardless of the fact, it worked. We good, because everybody's saying that joint right there got soundtrack vibes, and I am in lockstep with them with that, man. I really am, because
nice.
That,
There's a line in there, man. I said it twice because I want it to resonate. I begin with it and I kind of end with it. To thine own self be true. Man, listen. Whatever that looks like for you. Again, do you, because you were born by yourself, and when you go, you're gonna be in that ground by yourself. So what matters is what happens between that beginning date and that end date. That's what matters. Do you live your truth, whatever that is?
Yes, sir.
And I'm talking to me too. I'm especially talking to me.
Yep. To thine own self be true. If you can't be true to yourself, you can't be true to nobody else, honestly speaking. That's right. That's really just talking like what it is. I mean, now this is not to say that. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, this ain't the only song this man got a rotation. So Shotgun Weddings out there. and that is a for those who haven't listened to Shotgun Wedding, I'm gonna tell y'all that it is a, to me, I don't care what nobody else say, to me, it's a sonic experience, because you're gonna get all types of vibes with each song. And and then the song you and Derek did together,
Grew With Me.
That song has great vibes to it. All your music has great vibes to it. Fun fact that you didn't know. So there's this app called Station Head. I actually I did a show on there one time, and there was a lot of R&B music, a lot of laid back stuff. Actually, your song, that song with Derek is on Apple Music, and I actually played that on my playlist, and I got a lot of positive feedback from that song. It's like people ask me, who is that? I said, yo, that's my boy Traz, man. So y'all might want to go check him out. And everybody was asking that, and I was pointing, hey, check him out here on Apple Music. That's where his songs and stuff is at. So look, I was
appreciate that.
Oh man, it's all love when you can support somebody and be in this. The support is genuine, because I mean, with you guys, it's always gonna be all love, man. Because it doesn't matter. Like I told you when you guys when you and Tamika first came on, anything you guys got going on, y'all just bring it to me, and I will make a spot for you. I create a spot just for you guys, just for you. So that still holds true, bro. Su casa, mi casa.
I appreciate that. You know what, Fred, man, listen, to God be the glory. Straight up. All things come from the Creator, So I don't necessarily take credit for it, but
Right.
my ideas, all that stuff, man, it's a simple matter of me sitting still, being quiet, and
Right.
it just comes to me. So I shout out to God, man, to God, to praise Yahweh, you know.
Boy, all the time, brother,
Um,
all the time.
real talk. Hey, real quick, I also want to say this while we're talking about music. So the Shotgun Wedding EP, what do you say that? Groove with Me, dang man, forget my own songs. And Do You are all in my next stage play. It's TIllervision stage play.
Yes, sir. I knew you was going to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
It's called God Knows West. I wrote it. I did the scoring. All the music, almost all the music is original. It features music from myself, from Tamika Tiller, from our daughter Brianna, aka Peace. I can't mention the other artists because I didn't get a copyright clearance, so I ain't trying to get a cease and desist. So we're gonna do it anyway. But yeah, man, it's God Knows West is it's absolutely amazing. It stars me. It is the most transparent, the most theatrical thing I have ever written, and it was also written during that Depression era. So I actually wrote a stage play and a song. But God Knows West is very transparent. When we were, shout out to Alice again, because wow, Alice is wow. Kind of difficult to do because it's so personal. So there were many rehearsals that I actually cried in because I had to relive some things, and I'm trying not to give too much away, but God Knows West is, my God, man, I don't even know what to say about it. It's a concert, it's a stage play, it's part film. It's all over the place, and it's beautiful. It is beautiful. It's violent. There are scenes with brief nudity. It's very transparent. And again, as always, it's got a message. And I just, I want to thank the team, man. I want to thank everybody that's worked on it. Godly, here I go forgetting folks, but shout out to everybody that has a hand in it. I don't want to say too much about it because there's some surprises that we got coming. But for the haters, Tamika is working on this play. So for all you naysayers, exes shouldn't be working together. Well, that's the F you heard around the world, because not only is Tamika in it, but Alice is back. Keeley is involved in it. My God, man, Donald Gray.
Let the haters hate.
Geesh, man, Angel Brielle, like the TIllervision team is back. TIllervision team is back. So Fred, you and Monica, man, y'all just we.
I'm looking forward to this, brother. I sure am.
It's very, very transparent. It deals with things that men, especially Black men, don't want to talk about. We talk about trauma, we talk about mental trauma, we talk about afflictions, and you know how we are from the front. You see us, and I'm okay. Yeah, we doing all this. I'm good. We turn around, knife wounds, whip wounds, arrows in the back, all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So this is it was hard to write, and it was even harder to perform. But shout out to everybody that had my back. It ain't over. We postponed it for a bigger venue, to get a larger venue, because and again, Morgan, that's my girl. Once I saw Morgan's choreography, she sent it to me, and I was like, this ain't gonna work. We need a bigger venue. For real.
Yes,
so
sir.
So that's what's going on. We're looking at February, and again, it's called God Knows West. It's a play on words.
Look here. I'm looking forward to being in the building when that goes down. Now, you mentioned your creative team, people like Alice, Donald Gray, Tamika, Keeley, Morgan. Those people are part of your creative team. Are you Now, are you looking to add folks on to that, or are you just kind of cool where you are right now?
No, man. Listen, I'm always. That's always been our motive. That's always been our motto. Listen, we don't subscribe to Hollywood standards. We don't subscribe to societal standards. We don't care if you're 5'2" or if you're 6'4", if you're 200 pounds, 300 pounds, 100 pounds. We don't care. Black, white, Puerto Rican, whatever you are. If you want to be a part of what we're doing, if you want to be a part of the movement, if you're serious about your craft, if you're disciplined about your craft, holla at us. We want to meet you. TIllervision.com. Don't contact me directly because I will not respond to you. Alice Adams Johnson
Y'all
is
heard,
the
y'all
one you
heard
want to
that.
get in touch with, but that's TIllervision.com.
Y'all heard that, right?
Yeah.
Don't hit him up. Don't hit him up privately. You ain't gonna get a response.
It's offensive because we are a legitimate company,
Right.
and people have certainly tried to circumvent. Hey man, put me in. Okay, give me a reel. What's a reel? Go to TIllervision.com. You know what I'm saying? Or my niece, my nephew likes to act. Okay, give me a reel. Give me a resume. Give me something. Oh, they don't have that, but I figure since I'm talking to you, you'll put them on.
Nope.
It don't work that way. TIllervision.com. TILLER vision.com.
Look, so, and I'm gonna tell y'all a story. So, even though me and him known each other for Jesus, almost, it seems like forever now.
Yeah,
because of how old we are now. It seems like forever, but even me wanting to write with him, I couldn't bypass that because it used our friendship to my advantage. No, I had to go the same route. I had to go the same route that everybody else goes.
that's a true story.
I had to submit something to them and have them read it and look at it. So and that goes for me too. Even though we've known each other for 20 plus years, I still had to go through the channels because number one, that's showing respect for him and his craft and what they do in their business. The reason is because it will be easier. It seems like it's easier to bypass all that and just put me on. But why do that when it takes more trouble to do that, to bypass somebody than it is just to go through the motions and go through the steps required.
Yeah.
For me, it's showing respect to him and his business. Because the way I look at it is this: if he gives an exception to me, then he has to give an exception for somebody else who bypasses the process too, and that's not fair to him or his business,
right,
or to the people that are aligned with him. So no,
that's right. Yeah,
nah,
man. We again, we're legitimate. We have given blood, sweat, and tears to this company. We've been hungry for TIllervision. We've been homeless for TIllervision. We've suffered. We've put in the work. So despite the Instagram stuff and the pictures of this one and that one and here's the real. Knowing celebrities means nothing.
Nope.
Take your picture of you and Beyonce to Georgia Power and tell them you're giving them that instead of their payment and see how far it gets you. Knowing people means absolutely nothing. We are a business. So if you clout chasing, and again, forgive me if I sound arrogant, but if you come in for clout, you come in to see who you can meet, it ain't gonna happen. You're gonna have to put in the work. I've got people in my phone, but if my phone ever gets lost, you'll never be able to get to anybody because they're not saved under their real names. So
right.
You got to put in the work. It ain't like that. So, but I love y'all again. TIllervision.com. If you want to get down with us, holla. We are going to be casting, and I'll be posting that. But I'm trying to get past the holidays first. Let everybody enjoy it.
I think we all are.
Stuff, but yeah, we got I got a couple of spots I need to fill for God Knows West.
Yep, look it up. See, and I like what Angela just said. This is what, look here. They've been putting the work for a long time. Don't disrespect. Agreed.
Right.
Agreed. Don't do that.
That's my sweetheart, Angela.
You want to do right? Go.
Thanks, sis.
Do the
Love you,
go through the process. You want to do this right. You want to put in that work. Go through the process because trust me, it's gonna be better in the end when you put in the work than if you bypass the process. Because if you bypass the process, people gonna tell that you clout chasing if you bypass the process.
Yeah, there's no shortcuts.
That's just how I see that.
There's no shortcuts. You get out what you put in, man.
Shit, yeah, for sure. But yo, man, I'm gonna give you this particular opportunity to give yourself a shameless plug. Tell everybody who you are and what you got going on. What people can expect from you in the future, and again intro that song and let them know where they can find that song as well as everything else in your catalog. So you got the floor. Go ahead, man.
Awesome, thank you, sir. I actually go by two names. I go by my government name. My name is Altrazo Tiller. Whenever I write, that's what you'll see. So as a writer, as a poet, that's the name I go by. As a musician, my name is Traz.
Hold on.
Wow, Tasha read. I was just about to say that.
Somebody mentioned that.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming, sis. So I was going to say that. So in addition to the music, man, listen, God is good. I've recently rededicated my life to God, man. Listen, and I told him, Lord, I'm leaving. I ain't leaving nothing. I'm giving you everything I got. So 2024, matter of fact, 2023, the last 2 months of this year, I'm putting it all out there. I'm coming full throttle. 2024, I'll be performing. So I sent out a couple of text messages to random people today, asking them what two of my songs they think are their favorites. So the majority has ruled. I'll be performing Groove With Me and Do You in the upcoming weeks. So I'll be, spotting around, yada, yada, yada. So I'm coming back as a musician. I'm coming back on the scene as a writer. God Knows West is greenlit. And yes, Tasha, Cry Wolf is in the works for 2024. We are definitely going to shoot that. I've hooked up with some amazing people, amazing people. Cry Wolf is a movie I wrote. Fred, you were there for the table read.
Yep.
It's everything. It's everything. I ain't leaving nothing for nobody. I'm not letting anything stop me. Again, Traz Tiller, known as Traz on social media. I don't know what else to say. I'm not real big about talking about myself. It's kind of weird, but shout out to everybody else though.
Well, hell, I ain't. So hell. So look, I'm gonna tell y'all something about this dude right here. Again, besides knowing him for more than 20 years, he's a brother. He's a friend. Somebody that I highly respect. I love this man as a brother, and he's a phenomenal musician. He's a playwright. He is an all-around super dope ass person. Those are the best three words. Those are 3 words that I can say with him. A super dope ass person. This is my brother, man. I love this brother. I love this brother to life, and I love him to live. And what more can be said, man? Except keep your eyes on him and TIllervision Productions for 2024, because there ain't gonna be no crumbs on the table.
Nah,
there ain't gonna be no crumbs on the table.
Nah.
So y'all keep y'all eyes and ears keep your eyes on them, but also keep your ears to the ground on them, because it's gonna be they got some things coming, and y'all want to be, and if you want to be a part of it, whether it's sitting in front of a stage play or just being part of the team, y'all already know how to do it. If you want to be in a stage play, just peep the Eventbrite notifications that come to you and purchase a ticket. If you want to be part of the team, do it the right way. Get in contact with the people that need to be get in contact with. Do not call this dude directly, because that's gonna get the door shut in your face.
Yeah.
But this guy right here is a phenomenal person, man.
I appreciate
I love him. I love this man, and
Love
like
you
I
too,
said,
brother.
anytime that he comes, anytime that he got something going on, I will make sure that I clear the room for him. I'll make sure I clear the room for him because he's been there. This is his 4th time being here. And anytime he comes, it's always a great, first of all, it's a great conversation. And it's also a great experience because there's always something new that he's got going on. So I thank you for being here, taking the time out your Friday to be here, brother. I appreciate you, man. I do appreciate you, man.
Appreciate
now, before
you.
we get up out of here, I'm gonna play a song of my own before we roll up out of here. But before we roll up out of here, let me talk to y'all for a second, just for a minute, just for a quick minute. Let me tell y'all something. As a person who is a veteran, we are part of a community and a population that is not always observed. I don't know why that is. Not trying to ponder why that is. I don't care why that is. But what I do care about as a veteran is how we're treated, how we're respected, how we're honored. Let me tell y'all something. My father, my father. Well, let me start with me and my brother. Me and my brother and my uncle, and then my father and his and my uncles before them, before me and before us. Did something that was of our own volition. We weren't forced to do it. We weren't coerced to do it. We did it of our own volition. We put up our right hand and we chose us. We made an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And we did it with honor. We did it with fealty. We did it with loyalty, and we did it with courage. Now, what we come back home to is way different than what we did. Way different. Way different. There are times where we are dishonored. We are disrespected. And to me, as a veteran, as a vet, that's not right. That is definitely not right. One of the things that I will say, and I will say this, and I'll leave it here. What we did was a sacrifice. We sacrificed our time. We sacrificed a good part of our lives to do the things to ensure that the freedoms that everybody has, is it trampled upon? Is it disrespected or dishonored? And the only thing that we as vets, what I say is me as a veteran, I'm pretty sure my brother and my father and everybody else who I know that are vets will probably align with this. The only thing that we want as vets and veterans in return is the respect of our service. That's it. The respect of our service. We know what we did when we did this, and we don't want the thing with this. I don't want people to say that I don't want nobody to say that I'm just being pompous and all that stuff. No, I'm being very serious. All I want as a veteran is respect for my service. That's it. I don't want any pomp and circumstance. I don't want any ticker tape parades and none of that stuff like that. Just respect for the service. That's it. When someone tells me thank you for your service, it means something to me because it lets me know that my service mattered and it had value. Because of that, I want everybody to keep in mind, even as this day comes to a close. And if you haven't given thanks to a vet for his service, if you have a parent, if you have an uncle, you have a brother, you have a father or a mom or whomever or a grandfather, if you know that they serve, give them a call tonight. Give them a call tonight and thank them for their service. I promise you, it'll put a smile on their face because a lot of us as veterans, me personally, I say this for me personally. Sometimes I think that my service didn't matter or didn't have value, but in actuality, it does. And it has value to those of us who for people who enjoy the liberties that we all enjoy. And that's my 2 cents for tonight, y'all. We getting up out of here, man. Tune in tomorrow for Critical Conversation with LHG. She got a great show for y'all tomorrow, man. And then also Behind the Eye of Kai on Mondays. Look, we over here at TrailBlazerz Radio. We got some great stuff coming on down the line too. But we gonna try to end this year with a bang. But we're also gonna try to come back strong in 2024 as well. So keep your eyes on us and keep your ears to the ground on us. So with that being said, y'all.
Yo, Fred, hold on.
What
Can I say one thing before you log out?
Go ahead. Just
real quick. I want to encourage somebody, man. Listen, what y'all see before you, I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. There ain't nothing special about me. There ain't nothing special. I'm not doing anything that no one else can't do. I want to encourage you. I'm just a guy. This man has known me since I was 5 years old.
Yes, sir.
I've never been whatever. I've always been an independent thinker. What I want to say to you, whoever is hearing my voice, at the sound of my voice, listen, it's not too late. If you're thinking about being an author, a playwright, getting your cosmetology license, adopting foster children, whatever, it's not too late. I am the witness. I am the proof. It's not too late. God is good. Walk in it. Walk in it. Walk in it. Walk in whatever your calling is. It's not too late. I'm not trying to take you to church. I am a freaking witness. I am a breathing, living testimony. You don't have to look like what you've been through. You guys have no freaking idea. And here I am. I stand before you. What I want to say, I just want to encourage you guys, Fred. I'm not coming behind you. I don't intentionally come behind you trying to stretch a show out. I just want to encourage y'all, man. Do it. Whatever it is. Let today be your day one. I know it's 9:15 on a Friday night. There's no start time. Just do it. Do you. There we go.
What, you know what?
There
Let me tell you something. What better ended to that than that particular phrase right there? Do you.
Do you.
Whatever that looks like to you. Do you. But make sure when you do you do it in your truth.
To thine own self be true.
Why? No truer word said, bro. No truer word said. Look here, we gonna get up out of here, but I'm gonna hit y'all off with this. I'm gonna tell y'all something about this little song right here that I did. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. So for those who have been tuned into us and have listened to tuned into TrailBlazerz Radio, they've been greeted with this particular song. So I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about this particular song, but then we gonna get up out of here. So this song was kind of born out of a lot of stuff, a lot of things that I was thinking about. Thought about the, death of my kid. Also thought about the condition that we as Black people are in. So this song came about. Look, I wrote it down looking for a track to record it with, and found a nice track called Lunchtime Chill by this gentleman by the name of Jan Hunter Jr. Shout out to Mr. Hunter for just, first of all, just producing, just making a dope ass track. And, you know what I'm saying? And just, I can't, you know what? I'm gonna let the song speak for itself. I'm pretty, you've heard it, Trash. So, but you get to hear it again. And Morgan's heard it, and everybody else has heard it. So look, I want y'all to hear this one more time, and then y'all let me know. Y'all let me know in the chat what y'all think of this. The name of the song is called Real Talk. We with that, I'm gonna close this down. Y'all, I love y'all to life. I love y'all to live. And the three things I always say before we close down: number one, be good to each other. Number two, take care of each other. Number three, it's a crazy ass world out here, y'all. So above all things, please, and double please, y'all take care of each other out there, man. And please, if you haven't said thanks to a vet for his service, do so before the night's over. Love y'all. Peace.
That's Hunter.
Yeah. Mr. Angry Man is back. I'm back. That's right. Y'all ain't know that I can rock like that. Y'all ain't know that I can rock like that. Nah. Y'all ain't know that I can rock like that. Y'all ain't know that I can rock like that.
like that. Y'all ain't know that I can rock like that. Y'all ain't know that I can rock like that. United we fall, divided we rise. That's all they ever see when they look in our eyes. I ain't the least bit surprised, and I don't even ask why I study. Looking for love and all we get is despise. They proper lying, what? Meaning they falsely prophesying, talking about we really living, but we steadily dying. Tired of mothers crying and fathers silently raging. There's gotta be a way to escape this situation now. Yup. Come on. Verse 2. Who search for brighter days to escape the maladies, giving homage to the folks that passed away. I speak life with the words I say, and that's the weapon I use to keep the evil at bay. I don't play when it comes to mine. My rhymes speak of a revolution. This time it's by design, and I'ma drop these deposits. So if you scared, take your ass to the closet. Why? Let me tell you this. Let's go. I got one more verse for you. Get them off of that verse. Listen to me now. Verse 3. I drop gems, representing lugs and Timbs with backpacks. I got props like Black Moon, they want effect like Daz. I'm wearing mic like Nas. I'm the southern playalistic cat that beat them odds. I'm coming out hard. We coming out hard. Yes, sir. Y'all didn't know that I can rock like that. Ha. One time for your mind, representing for the deuce. That's right, put it down for the deuce tray. Let's go, it's the angry man. Ha ha.